2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got Dale, just like you. And anyway, it's all square, they say. So start of the third term.
The third quarter, brought to you by De Grande Cycles.
So Winchelsea push the ball towards half forward, but that's going to be turned over. Spiller gets it away. And off a step, Kelly goes towards half forward. The only person that actually put his hand up to take 50. The mark was Sterling.
That's 50 against Link, and they've let it go. He's punched the ball out of his hand after they've blown the whistle.
So Sterling at half back. Oh, no. Turns the ball over to Jason Tom, who wheels around, open goal square, and kicks the goal. Oh, no, he doesn't. He just misses.
Oh, you're a lucky young lad.
Very lucky man, Adam Sterling. Very lucky. So they go to 7-8-50 Bannockburn. They lead Winch 7-7-49. De Grande Cycle Sport third quarter scoreboard. 45 seconds into the third term. Matty Warland to do the kicking in for Winchelsea. Called to play on now. Goes to the outer side. And short kick's okay. Finds Karahan. Between the back pocket and half back he goes with a right foot kick towards centre wing. Blake's out there, punched away by Miller. Over the shoulder, said the umpire. Free kick to the big fella. So Blake will take the free kick once the footy comes back to him.
Geez, they look a better side with this bloke in there, don't they?
Yeah, he makes a difference. The
yeah.
Former Geelong Premiership ruckman. Off a step, goes towards half forward. You give him a wrap, and he turns the ball over. So now Robinson, who I think's changed the boots from green to red. I don't know why, but anyway, Spiller goes to Broman, takes the mark on centre wing, drives it towards half forward, and that is out of bounds on the full, and a free kick to Winchelsea. He probably thought the ground was a bit bigger than it used to be.
Yeah.
So Winch will take the free kick. Gubbins, oh, that's a terrible kick as well. Slotograph off a step, that's a terrible kick as well. Change the footy. And
kick the bloody thing properly.
Better. Winch has taken the mark. Mason's taken it. Inside defensive 50, called to play on. Comes to the commentary box side on centre wing. Brown with a jump. Gillies in front. Ooh. So somebody was taken out of the play.
I tell you what, that was the perfect decision. It's not him, though. But Jackie Broman, that's him.
Wilson.
Jackie Broman bumped him before the ball was anywhere near him. Good decision,
So Wilson gives it to Gubbins. He goes short in the middle. Sawney takes the mark. Back into the centre square. He's got Wilson on the wing here. He might have to come to him. He does. He takes the mark. He's not too confident about kicking it down the line.
Well, I think that's the only way he can go.
So he handballs it to Carahart. Oh, they're going to muck around with it here. Sawney at half back. Under pressure. Got around Jacques and got the kick away to... I mean, they could have gone there in the first place.
That's where they should have gone in the first place.
So comes back. And now Stevenson handballs forward to Robinson. Wants to get back around to Broman by hand. He goes from centre wing with a right foot kick, but he's turned it over as well. And it's crappy footy at the moment. 3 played, 7-8-50 Bannock, Winch 7-7-49.
Crappy was an ordinary word for Jason.
Well, I can't say any more.
There's nothing much else you can say about that. It's
pretty crap footy.
Yeah. You don't expect this from these two sides, but the ball now in the hands of Spriggs. So
put it down a little bit, the scoreboard pressure here.
Ball across the ground, sun in their eyes, maybe too grub. That sun just appearing out the back there. Sawney goes out wide, running back with the fly of the ball and does nicely. Jervis takes the mark, looks back inside. He's got an opportunity to go towards Spiller. He's going to get the ball. Handball goes where to Broman. Broman a little up and under. Don't know who he saw, but he's going to go to Miller. Maybe he's out there, taps it wider, and that was okay because Jervis is there. He goes out wide and we'll find Peters. So Peters now, he looks back inside. Kick goes toward Braden Vickers and he takes the mark. Vickers, you think this is on his limit here. Braden Vickers can kick a nice football. So Braden Vickers.
I don't know, I've never heard of him.
Comes in now, kicks from 50, loads up, goes long, and will fall in the field of play. Goes towards the boundary, kick round the corner.
That's a goal, I reckon.
Blake Miller. I think he has got it. He has. So he gets his first goal of the afternoon. And the 8th goal for Bannockburn there, 8-8. They lead Winchelsea on 7-7. And for almost 5 minutes gone, third quarter to Grande Cycle Sports third quarter scoreboard.
Well, the ball's been from centre half back all the way. So I think Bannockburn have had the best of this little foray to, 3 or 4 minutes. And I just reckon they've kicked. I mean, they've kicked just the one, so they need to kick a couple while they're dominating. But I tell you what, they'll win the game. Whoever starts using the ball better. As soon as one side starts using the ball better, they'll kick it because there's been a lot of rubbish in this first 4 minutes. As I said, maybe a bit of scoreboard pressure.
Back to the middle. Blake goes up, gets it down. Robinson breaks free. Goes to the left foot. The orange boots are working better. He goes up towards Tom, punched away, front to Gillies. Wheels around, right foot kick, back to the hot spot, but Wallen fills it and takes the mark for Winchelsea. Chips the ball short. Mackenzie takes the mark. There goes lateral. Kicks okay to Sterling. So for Winchelsea, this kick's better than his last one. Goes inboard. Not much. I tell you what, he set a task for Mackenzie. Gillies, handball forward to Tom. Turns around, right foot kick, open goal, square goal. Jason Tom kicks his third. 2 in a minute for the Tigers. And they get their ninth. 9-8-62. They lead Winchelsea 7-7-49 to Grandy Cycling Sport. Third quarter scoreboard. 6 played.
This is a question, Grub. Gillies hasn't had much of an influence on the game. He obviously knows his football. Why wouldn't you have him run around the centre just to get him involved in it?
Look, I was thinking about that. You can do it with him and you can do it with Jason Tom as well. And just get him up amongst it, get him a few touches. He actually has a couple of score involvements rather than goals, so he's still dangerous. But I tell you what, he's pretty mobile. The ball was punched out. He was the one that roved it. But I tell you what, who's the goal kickers for Bannockburn? Because you can put 2 down to Sterling this quarter.
Yeah, Tom's got 3 and Jarks has 2. They're the major ones.
Well, Sterling's got 2 too now, and he plays for Winchelsea. He's got to get that kicking better.
So the ball goes inside.
Jason,
that's all right, Dale.
Ball on the half-forward line, picked up there. Stevenson going the wrong way, picked up. He was tackled by Ramos, and the umpire said, dropping the ball. Not sure who had the free kick, and the umpire giving it back. It's going to go to Ramos. Handballs off to Sawney. Sawney now under a little bit of pressure, kicks low and flat, goes to the goal square. Good mark, Tucker. And he takes the ball about 20 metres out from goal, almost directly in front, and we'll go back and shoot towards goal.
Just getting back to that, like Sterling's probably give up 2 goals in this quarter, but he's their second best defender. You know, the 4th or the 5th, you can take him out and put someone else back, but they can't afford to. They've got to have their 2 best defenders down there, so he's just got to watch his kicking because he's cost them 2 goals.
So Tucker from 20 out kicks a goal, and it's straight back over the umpire's head. He gets his second goal of the afternoon. And the 8th now for Winchelsea. They're 8-7. They trail Bannockburn on 9-8. And 7.5 gone. Third quarter to Grantley Cycling Sports. Third quarter scoreboard.
I'll tell you what, a couple more for them for Tucker. He could be going to the Carroll McTeague Yards Hotel during the week.
Player of the year. Don't worry about the day.
You won't be getting a vote here. 3/4 time at Marvel. Carlton 4 points up.
I hope they don't win, but poor old Bolton will be... Oh, jeez.
So back to the middle. 7 the difference here at Eastern Reserve. Miller up against Blake. Blake gets it down to Fammer off a step towards centre half forward. And Kelly takes the mark.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair enough. Didn't go behind the mark, Nathan Kelly. They'll have to come back and take it at centre half back again. Called time on. Now he's going to use the umpire, so he did pretty well as the shield goes towards half forward. Gillies comes up, can't take the mark. Jark's got one in the back too. Over the top to Broman. His handball chopped off Brooks, Budavalis there. They mess each other up. Handball came out to Slottergraph, tried to get around. He got the handball back towards Robinson. Budavalis is there, pushed over the boundary line. And it will be a boundary throw-in.
He's not too good, Jarks. He's down
on
his
knee right in the kidneys.
Yeah, that really hurts, that.
Yeah. And it was Tom Gillies' knee. It's a big knee, I reckon.
I'm going to say he's probably given a few himself in his time, so that's how it feels. That's not nice.
Boundary throw-in. Blake gets it down. Cale has to ride the tackle. He's thrown to the ground, and the umpire will come in and ball it up. Right half forward, Tigers just into attack.
Kieran Fulton not back after half-time.
No,
so it might be,
no.
Ball up. Blake, big thump away towards centre wing. Spiller got a hand to it, close to the boundary line, can't keep it in.
Did you get a line on what the injury was?
I don't know whether it might have been his hand or his arm. He was all down the side.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
He's sort of holding a whole lot, wasn't he?
Yeah,
really?
I thought he might have been a rib.
Yeah, it might have been too. Yeah, you might be right. The boundary throw in, centre wing. Blake over the back of here, Miller. Place gets it and gets wrapped up by Broman, and he's not going anywhere. The umpire will come in and ball it up.
Geez, we missed that little slave, don't we? We could have sent him and found out, young Alex. We do miss him.
Really?
Well,
No, I'm joking.
Sent him out.
Of course you could have. He would have gone too.
Yeah.
Miller gets it down. Kale. Vickers wraps him up. The umpire says no
Ball
prior.
it up, and there was
Ball
none,
it up.
and it's a good decision. But that's the
No.
problem at the moment with the game. The other bloke has been playing holding the ball, but hasn't been given prior. Just get them consistent with between each other.
Ball up centre wing. Blake gets it down. Broman rode the bump, got it away. Hoey's kick was smothered by Alice. He got one. High, did he? No, the umpire said no. Held to him.
He did.
And the umpire, and he's not happy with Tom Gillies either.
Well, I'll tell you what, just walk away and don't be too unhappy with him because he's a little bit big to argue. Oh, now he's pushed him.
A ball up, Blake. And Miller, Blake gets it down. Alice, wrapped up by Broman, the two number 12s. Vickers comes in as well, held to him.
Who got it down, Blake or Blake Miller?
Blake Miller. Like that? I know. I've been trying to say Miller and Blake.
Yeah, I know.
So the two ruckmen go at it. Blake gets it down. It's a fresh air shot from Hoey. Now the ball comes out to Sterling. Goes along with a kick towards half forward. Runs across half forward for Winchelsea. Kelly gets there first. Brown tracks him, but he gets the handball up to Stevenson. Under pressure, gets the handball back, and they've got some support. Here's lob to Spiller.
Oh, he's in trouble there.
That is holding the ball. Puts me up.
Gone.
Thank you very much.
Took the couple of
stopped.
steps.
Well, he stopped, but he had a chance to get rid of the footy.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Why
he
did he
stopped.
stop? I know. Why did he
Instead of-
stop? I know. He
Instead
was
of
waiting
taking
for
off,
somebody
he
to
stopped
handball it
and-
to.
yeah, stopped and waited for it to get tackled, I reckon.
So Brooks from inside the centre square pops it up and easy. Stevenson played for 50.
Not going to get
Not
it.
going to get it. Got to go back behind his mark.
Needs to get to acting classes.
So he takes the mark inside defensive 50. Doesn't know where to go. Short
up
little
Selwood.
kick to Kelly. Now he gets around. He runs through 50. Keeps going. Takes a bounce. Now goes to centre wing with a kick. Wallen has to make up a bit of ground. Peters worked him past it. Could he keep it in though? Wallen worked him out of it. Did nicely.
Yeah, he
Got
fumbled
Cale
it, though.
in support. Gave it away to McKenzie. Runs through centre wing. High kick towards nobody in particular for Winchelsea because Stevenson gets back there and takes the mark easily. He goes short with the kick. Handball over the top. Comes away. Jervies gets it away. And they go quickly with the kick now from Kelly inside 50. Gillies can't take the mark. Sterling against him. Second effort was okay. Pack develops at left half forward. The umpire will have to come in and ball it up.
That's the stuff they show you on the video, what you should show on the video. He's just gone down the line. Carahar was out here at the true centre half forward position on his own. Have a look, boys.
So now from the ruck contest, Broman roves it the better, but kicks it out and just inside the field of play or touched. So it's going to be a boundary throw in the left forward pocket for Bannockburn. They're 9-8-62. They lead Winch 8-7-55. We played 13 minutes in the third term.
Waiting for the umpire to come back with the ball. He has it now. So forward pocket. Looks like Gilly's doing the ruck work this time. Blake in there for the Winchelsea side. Ball is there. Blake down to the front of the contest. Picked up Peters. Got the handball out. Went to Miller. Miller puts it round the body. Goes back towards the goals.
Touched.
And touched right on the line. Another behind there. So it's 9-9. Winchelsea 8-7. And they bring the ball in quickly. It's the back pocket. Marcus taken out there. They go further afield. Good read there from Stevens, but left the ball behind to Wilson. Wilson goes towards a teammate there, and McClure gets the ball around the boundary line. This time the ball goes back over the boundary line and have another throw-in to take place.
Don't take him off right there.
I'm going to count them one day, the interchanges.
Oh,
You'll have to take your shoes and socks off.
So the ball runs back towards centre wing, coming through. Alice takes it cleanly, got the handball out the back, went to Kale, got the handball further away to Williams. Williams looking for options, but it's taken over the boundary line there by Robinson. And another throw-in to take place on centre wing. Ruck work about to be done. Thrown back in there by the umpire. Blake in front, gets it down, goes to Ramos in the hands of Sterling from the handball. He goes long into the forward line in front. Mark, not taken, picked up there by Brown, looks towards goal. He will go across the face and through for a minor score. Colour Brand 1-1. 8-8 now to the Winchelsea side. 9-9 at Bannockburn. And we have gone 15. Third quarter, aren't we? The Granny Cycling Sports third quarter scoreboard. Long day.
Waddy Wallen's nearly asleep.
Wake up, Waddy.
Wake up, Waddy. Bannockburn from fullback go towards Tyquin over the back. Gillies. He's had a good third quarter. Can he pick it up and run away from Blake? You betcha he can. He goes towards half forward. Howie takes the mark, wants to play on quickly because he got Peters by himself. Can he take it? Oh, he can't. And the ball, oh no, he ran it out. Oh, he's not happy with Gubbins either. Oh, they're on and having a crack. So, not many helping Link Peters over there, though. There's about 4 Winchelsea blokes.
I think he might help himself by keeping the eyes on the ball all the way there, Linky.
So, boundary throw in, right half forward for Bannockburn. Blake in front. Gillies from behind. Williams tries to tap it straight through Brooks's legs. Needs some support. He got some. Ramos. He gets the handball away, but only as far as Stevenson, who tracks it in the middle. Does nicely and then runs into Brooks. Did he have Pryor? The umpire said, you betcha
yes,
he did.
He tried to break through.
He pounced it up, and Winch will take the free kick. They're trying to get the footy. And Fitty they want. They call him for Fitty. Get off. Bailey Cale comes in to help out. So the ball will come back to Brooks after all that. He wants to chip the ball. Holds up in the sky for a while to Sterling. Oh, he chips it out to crappy kick again. Cale doesn't make it any good either. Sterling comes at it again. Now across half back of Budivalis. Wrapped up, dropped the footy, punts me up. Thank you very much. And Jervis will take the free kick for Bannockburn. Drives it high and long. Who are going to keep their eyes on the footy? No mark taken. Sterling needs some support for Winchelsea in the back line. Peters comes over. He gets it and he tries to pick it up. He can't get away though. Handball over the top. They might be away the Blues. They've got some time now. Wilson from defensive 50 to the middle. Brown, only one to actually go at the footy and took the mark. Wilson goes quickly, right foot kick towards Ford on a lead. He's got 4 against him. He worked him beautifully under the footy. Is it going to sit for Will Ford? He runs in. He loses the football. He can't take it with him. Then he's held on to. The umpire says play on, and Bannockburn have got some time to just settle things down, and they get it to Robinson in the back pocket. So missed opportunity for the Blues there. Robinson off a step. Goes towards Miller. Good hands, the big fella. Does nicely. Chips the ball towards Stevenson, who takes the mark.
He just didn't run hard enough.
Stevenson in the middle. Hislop can take the mark and a run on. Left foot kick towards half forward. Peters, good kick, good mark. Wilson goes now, 55 from goal. Goes towards Tom, and he got 2 against him. Gubbins punches it away and through for 1 behind to the visitors. They go to 9-10-64. They lead Winch 8-8-56 to Grandy Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard. 18 minutes played.
Must be getting close to 4 o'clock, is it?
3:58, yes.
Getting cold.
Getting cold, yep.
Yeah, starting to feel the coolness coming in. But that's all, folks.
Waddy Wallen.
Waddy.
Waddy.
Yep. Getting fresh.
I don't think Anarchy have come out after half time. Not Geelong 8-4-52. Anarchy 4-11-35. What happened there?
So the ball in the back pocket now, and it's Wallen that has the ball. He goes short. It's okay. Carahar comes up, takes the mark. Still deep in defence. Still looking to go down the line, and that's where he goes. Target out there, I'm not too sure what it is, but Tucker comes up and takes the mark. Handball to Cale. He's looking for options out wide. He has one now. He will find Wilson, goes long into the half-forward line. Cole in front, able to get hand on ball. McClure does nicely, got the handball away. Kick going in towards Ford was pretty ordinary. Ford put one hand down, couldn't take it. Storney tried to do the same. He couldn't pick the ball up. Again, kicked off the ground, and there's just off line. And I think that may have been Spriggs. So a minor score to Winchelsea. They are 8-9 now, 9-10 to the Bannockburn side. They're kicking in again, this time a little bit too wide. I think they need some markers out there because they've done that 2 or 3 times now. I think Bannockburn kicking in and gone out of bounds to full. So again, from the far side of the ground, it's an opportunity now for Winchelsea. And again through Spriggs, I think it is once again on the far side. He looks to go short, good lead up, and Tucker comes up and takes the mark.
How do you like your steak, son?
You're an idiot.
Yeah, but Jason, I think everybody that listens to this program already knows that.
So Tucker comes in now, kicks a goal. It will be
Bella.
offline through for a minor score.
You can't keep missing these goals. If you do, you cannot win the football game.
Not going to get a stake with that kick.
8-10 Winchelsea, 9-10 Bannockburn. 20 minutes gone. Third quarter to Granny Cyclone Sports. Third quarter scoreboard.
You're not even going to get a grain of rice with that kick.
So Harding from fullback now for Bannockburn. Plays on. Drives it to half back. Miller. Off the back of the pack. Gillies comes through. Miller again. Gets rid of the footy. Dropping the footy, said the umpire.
Geez, he was a bit stiff then because I reckon he dropped it onto his boot.
Yeah.
I reckon it came off his boot.
So Place at half forward. Goes to the pocket with the kick. And easy. Stevenson getting across there. Moves the footy to Robinson. Got Broman over the top if he can get it to him. He can now. Jack takes the mark at half back. Just inside defensive 50. Long driving kick. And it's a great kick to Vickers on centre wing by himself. They're open in the middle now. Goes to Matty Tyquin, who takes the mark. Just holds it up. Needs somebody to lead for him. He's got a couple. The kick towards Jervies wasn't crash up, but he's got a bit of time and it's good pick up, and he kicks it around the corner towards Tom. Over his head though, Gubbins to track back as well. And he and Peters see it over the boundary line for a throw in. Right forward pocket for Bannockburn. So goal of difference. 21 minutes played, third term. Boundary throw in. Bannockburn into attack. Blake gets it down nicely to Carroll.
Oh, no.
Kick off the boot. Out of bounds on the full.
Even on the old boundary line, that was on the full.
So Bannockburn with the free kick right half forward. It's going to be Jervies with the free kick. Goes into the pocket with that kick. And, Tom, he got hands to it.
He got his arms chopped and he got hit in the back of the head. I think he was a bit stiff not to get the kick.
And now it's out of bounds. So throw in, right forward pocket, Bannockburn. Still in the attacking zone. Gillies up against Blake. Blake in front, taps it down to the side. Williams, did he get a kick away? Just. Broman, handball to Jervies, off a couple of steps, right foot kick, across the face of goal, and off hands. And over the boundary line for a throw in. So in the left forward pocket now for Bannockburn. Bannockburn had it in there for the last couple of minutes. Need to get a score there. 6 points up. Blake Miller, Mark Blake with the ball with the ruck contest. Over the head, Miller gets it down to the side. And ball still in dispute, coming through Robinson. Can he get a kick away under pressure? He can, but he's missed. And through for one behind. So they go to 9-11-65 Bannock. Winch 8-10-58 to Grandy Cyclone Sport third quarter scoreboard. 23 minutes played.
So Cale now doing the kicking in from the fullback position for Winchelsea. He's going to go to the far side of the ground. Takes on the player at full forward. Tom goes a little bit further, wider. Ground level now. Ball is tapped forward, picked up by Fama. Tries to work his way through. Umpire stands back and says prior opportunity there. So free kick will go to Bannockburn. And Braden Vickers the tackler. So Braden Vickers now will load up and go back long into the forward line, back towards Gillies.
Oh, that's a free kick.
Had to be the other way. If you're behind, I don't know how he can actually claim to think he's in the right position. So Sterling now with the free kick.
Think he should handball it.
He goes out long. That's a better option than the short chip he's been doing. Out towards the half-back line, and it's Kelly over the top. Forwards also pushed right up the ground. Both players not prepared to let the ball come out. Umpire will come in and take possession once again. Centre wing, far side of the ground.
Tell you what, I didn't run into over there today. Ronnie Pilgrim's not here today. I thought he might have been out watching the footy.
He's on holidays.
Is he?
Oh, probably.
Oh,
Long weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they could even be up at Swan Hill. Some of them go up to Swan Hill this time of the year.
Do you reckon he'd be having a drink?
Nah. It's dry Saturday.
Is that fitty?
Yep.
What was that for?
Dunno. Blake's got it though.
Tell you what, that is a 50.
That's a good 50,
Yeah,
isn't
it is a 50, that one.
So Blake now plays on and goes long into the goal square. Brown going back.
Oh,
to the
it's a free
ball.
kick here, and it's going to Winch.
The yards player of the day, he's got it.
Tucker now, free kick, top of the goal square. Can go back and close things up once again. Make it a point. The difference if he kicks accurately, has 2 for the afternoon. Steps in and he has got his third. So that is the ninth now for Winchelsea there. 9-10. They trail Bannockburn on a 9-11. 25 gone. Third quarter to Granny Cycling Sports. Third quarter scoreboard.
Yeah, I still didn't really reckon they went in that well. I just said, well, I couldn't see that free kick. That was in the middle of the pack, so I can't see it from here. But they still just sort of kicked along and hoped for the best, and they got a free kick out of it. And how many's the little champ kick now? 3.
He'll be playing VFL football if Grubby finishes with him,
I tell you what, don't worry about VFL.
Straight to Carlton.
He'll be in before some of those blokes that got a Carlton. Yeah.
Back to the middle.
Don't let me start naming them, for God's sake, because we'll be here all day.
Blake gets it down, rode by Tyquin though, and gets out of traffic. It does nicely, but Place put the tackle on. Oh, I don't know, did he? Oh yeah, good out. Good.
I was going to say,
good decision. I thought he was going to punch him.
He went like that.
I know. I thought, oh no.
He must have thought, nah, bugger, it's not.
He didn't have prior.
Well umpired.
Yeah, Blake gets it down. Now at the back, Williams, Fammer in there as well. Ball still in dispute. The umpire will have to come in and do a bit of work again.
It's funny, some of the ones down there and over there, you can say, I don't think that was right. I didn't like that because you can't see them. Right in front of me, I saw that one, and that was a great decision. I thought he was going to go the other way.
So Blake.
Email time, I think that would have been.
Miller gets it down. Broman. Was that a hold? It was a leg. Broman from the middle.
He's lifted his work rate immensely. That's down the ground.
He goes
that is down the ground, umpire. And the other umpire's picked it up.
Oh, Joey Fammer and Link Peters are having a bit of a crack at it too. Here we go. They don't like each other. The umpire, I don't know what he's doing. What's he doing? Hang on.
No, he's paying down the ground like he should, and that's a good decision. He was hit after he kicked the ball. It was very late. Now, the umpire who was in control of the footy, he turned his back and went to go to the next contest. But the umpire back here, which I don't normally like, it's a goal anyway.
Who kicked it?
Bannockburn.
Jason Tom.
I'm still watching this back here.
There's a couple of blokes out there who want to stand there and push and shove and that, who need to go harder at the football instead. I can promise you that. Don't worry about this easy, weak stuff. Get in and get the hard footy, some of you blokes. This bloke especially. And the bloke he was wrestling around with, he could do it too sometimes. Don't you worry about that. It ain't tough to go and do that stuff. It's tough to put your head over the ball when it's your turn to go.
So back to 7 points of difference. He's gone in there and kicked the shed. I don't know why. Don't do it. You don't have to worry about it. 7 points of difference again. Blake in the middle. Gets it down. Tyquin tried to rove it again. A little kick towards the umpire. Please make a decision. Oh, it's a late punts, but I think it was right because I think he took him on. I think it was Matty Howie got wrapped up by Ramos. He tried to take him on and he didn't succeed. So the umpire took his time but probably got the right decision. So in the middle, Ramos. Pretty stagnant at half forward. He goes along with the kick towards Brown, who goes up. Oh, that's a good mark.
That's a very good mark.
He's got a good set of hands, Caleb Brown.
Yeah, he has.
He just needs a little bit of space to run at the footy. Now he goes right foot kick high towards the pocket. Tucker can't take the mark. Off hands and out of bounds right forward pocket. 28, nearly 29 minutes played third term.
Here's where you need to see blokes like Williams and Ellis into the play now. They were good for a while. Haven't seen them for a while. They've got to play 4 quarters. They've got to be in amongst it as much as they can.
Boundary throw in. Winchelsea into attack. They need a goal. They're 7 down. With a couple of minutes to play probably. Blake from the contest gets it to the front of the 10-metre square, but Stevenson just hacks it down and hacks it out. Over 50 and might be okay because Gillies breaks away and handballs over the top. They've got a couple of runners here. Tom couldn't pick it up though. Cale comes the other way off the back of the pack. Gillies again, shuffles the footy. Tyquin gets it wide, still close to the boundary line, working in the telephone box. They might be, oh, they run out of space in the end.
Do over there. The difference is, in this third quarter when the pressure's on, 2 Bannockburn players in Tyquin and Broman have injected themselves into the game. That's what they're good little players like Alice and Williams have got to do. They've got to inject themselves into the game for their own benefit.
So Miller and Blake, centre wing out of side. 30 minutes played, third term. Free kick found for a hold. Going to have to go to Blake in front. It is. The big fella takes it.
Well, there's no need for him to hold anybody else.
He handballs it away. Alice, left foot kick, long. Ford behind on this occasion. Well, lucky. Did no mark taken by Bowden. Kick was smothered, though, from Ford. Ball still in dispute at the back. Hislop. Handball out the back was okay. Harding needs to break free. Uses the little speed he's got, and he goes towards half-back with a great kick to Vickers. He can play on and go towards centre wing. Slotograph made a bit of space, but he left the footy behind. Broman's there helping him out, as is Jervis. He goes over the top. And now Spiller to Slotograph. Who followed it up again. Right foot kick, long. Inside 50. Over the back, Mark. Gillies, is it? Tyquin. Came down from half forward and took the mark and will shoot 4 goal from 20 out, 45-degree angle.
I'd love to see Bannockburn chuck Gillies into the middle for the last quarter.
Well, he's been up around there this quarter, and I tell you what, he's done very well. Yeah. He's done very well.
So Matty Tyquin comes in, right foot kick, ooh, squeezed and missed. And he even tried to tell the umpire, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
10-12-72 Bannock, which will see 9-10-64. And that is the De Grande Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard, 31.5 played.
What would be the odds of his dad missing that one?
Nah, none.
No. None. Zero.
The only problem is we take 4 weeks to get the ball back. He'd kick it a mile. I don't know what's out that way,
Kick
but
it a
that's where it'd go.
Kick it a goal.
So Waller now plays on from full-back, takes on Gillies. He's going to come clubber him side of the ground now. He comes out wide, has to be a good kick. Tom gets there and spoils and puts it over the boundary line.
But that's what I was saying, Smitty. Broman and Tyquin have been okay, but in this quarter they've injected themselves. And Tyquin just did it. All right, he missed the goal, but he injected himself into the game. These kids have got to do that as well, if they're going to be any good.
Yes, yep, agree. Ball thrown back in quickly by the umpire this time. Blake at the front, takes it. Ramos had the ball, and he's gone back and collected it 1 or 2 or 3 times. Actually threw the ball out.
Threw that ball out, I think.
He did, but he got away with it. Yep, so did he, and he might do it the same thing. You know, he gets the handball back to Broman. Broman goes back to Harding. Doesn't take it cleanly, goes inside. Hislop's got the ball now, and he runs through the middle of the ground, goes into the half-forward line. Miller in space by himself, takes the mark. Now, this is not without a chance here, Blake Miller. I admit we'll take every bit of his best.
Geez, he's a long way out. He'll take his best. But as we saw when he was a kid in the North Geelong Juniors, his best is very, very, very good.
Absolutely. The tallest man's on the mark, so he's going to have to elevate a little bit there as well. So Blake Miller. So we tick towards 33 in this last quarter.
He's going for a short pass.
Short. Mark out there, won't be taken. Good work. And it will be Peters he was looking for, but the spoil was made.
I just don't think in this type of footy that's the right idea. As we said, he's a beautiful kick. I think he should have had a crack.
I would have if I was him.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So Blake doing the ruck work. Gillies is also doing the ruck work now. Gillies comes in. Blake it is that pushes the ball back to the front. Ellis gets the handball away. Kale runs himself into a little trouble. Had Gubbels as an outlet. He's going to get through trouble. Oh, he's in trouble now.
The ball.
Yes, he got the ball out though. So the play continues. Picked up by Howie. Kicks towards goal.
Matty Howie.
Through. So Matty Howie gets his second of the afternoon and the 11th for Bannockburn. They're 11 goals, 12. Winchelsea on 9-10. And as we said, we've gone 33 minutes in this third quarter.
Well, it's great to see nice people do nice things. He's a beautiful kid, Matty Howie, and
it was a siren too.
It was a siren, yeah. He's in and out of the seniors and that, but that was a beautiful goal.
So at three-quarter time, as we said, it's Bannockburn 11, 12, 9, 10. Winchelsea goal kickers this stage of the day is Tucker with 3, Ellis with 2, 1 each to Ford, Sawney, Brown and Caraha, and 4 Bannockburn, 4 to Tom, 2 each to Jarks and Howie, 1 each to Miller, Peters and Jervis.
So Bannockburn 11, 12, 78. They lead Winch 9, 10, 64 at three-quarter time. We'll take a break, come back, final quarter, Match Day Live after this on 94.7 The Pulse.